Today's lesson is going to be on surface area of square pyramids. So there actually isn't a formula that we use for surface area of square pyramids. You're actually just going to use the net. So here I have a square pyramid. I know it's a square pyramid because the base is a square. So since it's a square, you know that all of the sides of the square are going to be the same, and that's very helpful. But another thing that's very helpful is the fact that all of these triangular sides all meet at the same point at the top. So they actually all have the same exact height. So all of these triangular faces will have the same height. And keep that in mind when we're working with the nets. So here is my first square pyramid. So we need to find the area of each face individually. So I like to start with the base or the square of the pyramid. So area of a square is just side squared. We can see that each side length is 16. So we are doing 6 squared, or 16 times 16. And the area of the square is 256 square inches. I like to put it inside just so I take care of it and I know it's good. So after that, you can find the area of each triangle. So since they have a side of the square as the base, and they're all going to be 16, and they all have the same height, which I went over, every single one of these triangles is exactly the same. So once you figure out one, you have them all. So we're going to figure out the area of the triangle. Formula is 1/2 times the base times the height. The base is 16 from the square, and then the height is 17. So 1/2 times 16 times 17. Half of 16 is 8. So then 8 times 17 is 136 square inches. So all of these are 136. So I'm actually going to multiply 136 times 4 since there's 4 triangles. And that is 544. And don't forget to figure out your total surface area. You have to add in the 544 plus the square. So 544 plus 256, and you should get 800 square inches. Okay, I'm going to do one more example with you. If you would like to pause at this point and try to figure it out on your own, go for it. Challenge yourself a little bit. Other than that, you may stick around and watch me do it. So start with the base. That's a square. So area of the square is side length squared, and the side length here is going to be 6. So 6 squared, or 6 times 6, is 36 square inches. So write that inside to take care of that. So then now we have to do each triangle. So it is a square, so they all have the same base, and they all have the same height of 4. So we can just multiply that, and each triangle is going to be the same. Oop. So area is 1/2 times base times height. The base we just said is 6 from the square, and the height is 4. So 1/2 times 6 times 4. Half of 6 is 3. 3 times 4 is 12. So all of these triangles are 12. So 12 times 4 is 48. And then our total is going to be 48 for the 4 triangles, plus 36 from the square. 36 plus 48 is 84 square inches. And there you have it. That is how you find the surface